Hello everybody, this is Beryl from 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗥. In the month of October we've been talking a lot about Halloween and all the different aspects of Halloween that we have, and from the dress to we started at the theme to the invitations to the design. Today I wanted to talk about something to me that is really close to my heart, because so many people forget about it, but it has such a significant effect on how you are during the day of your wedding. And guess what that might be? It is about shoes. They are some of the most important things that you have to think about, because if your feet are aching during the day, then you're not going to enjoy the day as much. And guess what? Your wedding is about passion, and it's about partying, it's about having fun. So come on, let's get together and talk about shoes and what are the right shoes for your wedding, for the wedding day. Before we start there, hi, I'm Beryl. I'm Beryl Hedger from 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗥. I'm a wedding textile artist and wedding planner, and I help amazing, crazy, creative couples like yourself create the wedding that you have always wanted. Come on, enough about me. Let's talk about shoes. So one thing that people forget about during the day is a wedding goes for a long time. It's not just wham bam, thank you ma'am, and we move on. It normally goes from, say, 6 o'clock in the morning until midnight, 1 o'clock the next morning. It is a long, drawn-out process during the day. And so that we can reduce the stress on your body, which if you have stress on your body, you have stress on your mind. So let's think about what you're wearing down here on these wee little feet. So let's have some fun. So first off, the most amazing thing I've got here is I actually have my wedding shoes, my original wedding shoes. I know that was a long time ago. Do you know I've been married for 37 and a half years. That's a long time. And I still have my shoes. They're in pretty good condition, actually. Have a look. See, there's not too many scuffs on the toes, and they got dog hair on them. They're not too bad. I didn't have pure white shoes, even though I had a white dress, because I couldn't find. These are the shoes I found that I loved. And see, these are not quite pure white. I can prove to you here that they're not pure white. We have a ribbon. That is a white ribbon. But nobody noticed underneath my dress the colour of the shoes that I had, because my dress went to the floor. So that's another advantage of it. So now, I know this from an example. I wore these shoes for 10 hours. The next day, I had trouble walking, because my feet were in the same position all day. I've got a couple of little hints that I tell all my couples when I talk to them. And one of them, and all these hints come from experience. I do wedding expos. I find you guys at wedding expos and I have a lot of fun and I'm talking to you, but my feet get tired. So when I do a wedding expo, I have a minimum of 2 pairs of shoes that I will wear during the day. Usually it is 3. I arrive in runners, usually I arrive in these little darlings. They're a flat shoe with a small heel. They follow occupational health and safety. I've got my safety vest on. Everything is perfectly fine. But the nice thing about these things is they still look smart enough that I could wear these for the whole day. They're very flat with a small heel. Usually I don't. Usually I want to always, and I don't know why I'm like this, I want to always have a shoe with a bit of a heel. So a lot of times I will start the day with these little darlings. But as the day goes on, being on that fine little heel, see that fine little heel, like we've got here in this picture here, Your legs, your calf muscles, your hips, your glutes, your tummy muscles, everything starts to getting quite tired and fatigued because you're holding them in the same position for 8 to 10 hours. Our bodies are not designed to do that. It then creates an overwhelm in our head of, I need this wedding to finish, I'm not enjoying myself and things like that. So let's reduce that. Let's take more than one pair of shoes to your wedding. The formal photos we can have in our nice formal shoes. We can keep them very simple, elegant, etc., etc. But just remember, you don't have to have white shoes underneath your wedding dress. Have you thought of putting a bit of splash of red or a splash of blue? I designed some different shoes for a group of people that I was talking to, and so I put some sketches. I put some of my own sketches together. Be an individual. That is what your wedding's about, because it's your wedding, your dream, your theme. It's all about you and your partner. So now, the second thing I'd like to kind of, I'm trying to be polite about it. Don't forget your partner. I don't care who you're married, whether you're marrying him or her, whatever. Remember to remind them to take a spare pair of shoes. I have been at quite a few weddings where the groom has not worn in his wedding shoes. And after about 5 hours, his toes feel squashed, his feet are tired. Have a pair of runners that you can make it during the day and he could change and make it part of the wedding ceremony, going, hey, we're ready to party now, so we're putting on our party shoes. And you have brand new runners that are all clean and crisp and part of you, and you put them on. Another little hint I've got that I do set up when I'm doing consultancy on the day, when I'm helping my couples on the day, is I hide a pair of little slip-ons. Let me get rid of these. Sorry, I'm making a bit of noise here, so I do. Getting a little pair of slip-ons, you hide these underneath the bridal table. Everybody in the bridal party can do it, because all their feet are going to be starting to feel a bit tired. So while you're eating your meal, you've got a formal sit-down meal, you should flip your really formal shoes off and you slip on your nice little slippers. What you just got to remember to do is when you walk out, make sure that you've changed back. But if you forget to change back, make it go, I mean that. Don't you like my Donald Duck slippers? Wouldn't that be unique? That's something that makes this wedding especially yours. Everybody will be taking a photo of you picking up your dress and showing your little slippers off. That is pretty amazing. The third thing that I like to say is, and I'm so adamant about this, is you don't need to have white shoes. You really don't. You can have any colour you like. If you just want to have, I've got a picture, this picture here that I draw for this sketch, this one here, that toe, the whole shoe could be black, and that toe there could be white, so that's the little bridal white bit that sticks out underneath your dress if you've got a white wedding dress. But because we're dealing with Halloween and that theme for this month, you could have blood red shoes. My niece got married at Halloween a couple of years ago, and she gave me the honour to help her prepare for her wedding and do her wedding dress and all those sorts of things and help her through her wedding. But she had white shoes that had big red blotches of red paint all over them. They were beautiful, but they were uniquely hers. They were so gorgeous. She also had very tall shoes because she's only up to about here on me, but it was a beautiful day. Now, to finish off, one thing that I would suggest as you're going, say you're going to the bathroom, say you're taking 5 minutes out, say you've got your 5-minute out room that I always recommend all my couples to have. Do some straight up exercise, down exercise, rolling back onto the heel, roll up onto the toes, roll back onto the heels, roll up to the toes. Do that half a dozen times. It will stretch your Achilles tendons out. It will give your calves a bit of a break, and it will allow you to feel a little bit more rejuvenated because your legs aren't aching. Anyway, this is Beryl from Forever Yours Flowers. I would love to work with you. Drop me a line at beryl@foreveryoursflowers.com.au or DM me. If you're watching this on replay, please, you have to be watching on replay because this is not live, so that's a bit of a boo-boo. Anyway, #replay, can you help me? And I'll get back to you. Or DM me. If you're watching this on YouTube, please, I'd love you to love me, share me, and subscribe to me. And I have all these amazing, through years and years of experience, I have all these amazing tips and tricks to share with you for your wedding. This is Beryl signing off. Today's Monday, so I will be seeing you on Wednesday at 5:15, where we discuss a few more things about the Halloween themed wedding and how taking what I'm teaching you with that Halloween theme and putting it into your theme, whether it's a fairy theme or a beach theme, or it's just you want everything to be pink. That is also a theme. A colour can be a theme. Anyway, I will see you on Wednesday at 5:15. Thank you for joining me. Love to you all. See you soon. Bye for now. Bye.